Well, no one's watching this. Oh, I got two people watching. Okay, hey, if you guys are here, I've got a pretty good sized collection. It's actually all over the house. And I had a bunch of stuff behind my TV, and now the TV's over here. And since it was pretty heavy, I got a ton of stuff. Hey, I even have dolls here. As a toy collector, I start putting stuff, and let's just see what I got all the way back here. Shall we? I I don't even have boxes ready for me to just put toys in. But let's start from the top. I'm just gonna put them off to the side. I've got a hot rod. This is a Walmart reissue. It's got a bunch of spider webs on it. It's actually been up there for a very, very long time, a few years. Never opened, as I already have a hot rod back here behind my masterpiece hot rod. And I gotta take all, that's the messed up part, having to take all these loose figures down. And then we get to, now this is one of my favorite ones. I used to look at this so much. It's a G1 hot rod, but a Japanese release. I wish I knew Japanese just so I could read what it says. It's a pretty neat poster in there. Look at that. And then all the pictures of the G1 figures. That's what I really liked about this. And this was actually early on. I got this early on in my collection. I got it at a toy convention. I just wanted to collect the G1 Transformers. And, well, I just kept buying and buying. And then with Beetlejuice 2 coming out next year, mint in box. It's the gross out meter. This might be too bright. Well, you guys could probably see it from there. From 1988, I believe. 1990. It's 90. Okay, 88 is when the movie came out, and 90 is when the cartoons started coming out. So I have that one. And then this, the Vanishing Vault. I got it probably in 1999 at a toy convention. And I was supposed to unbox it because I always wondered how the Vanishing Vault worked. I bought it for $5. And that's what I was really into. Oh, I'm just gonna unbox and review it with my daughter. And then I started noticing the prices going up for these Kenner toys that nobody wanted. And then all of a sudden, they're no longer $5. And the vendor trying his best to, unload all this stuff on you. Oh, it stopped freezing. Okay, I'm putting my toys in bags. I've got the little mini Gumbies here. Okay, and maybe I'll use the same bag for a few other toys. But let's continue with some. Oh, this one, I worked at Toys R Us. And here are my Beetlejuice figures. And here is my Kenner toy guide. They never sold this guy, although they advertised them quite a bit, especially on the Vanishing Vault. You had to basically put this guy together. You had to buy the Beetlejuice in his groom outfit, and then the one with the carnival stuff on top of his head. And with this heat, I kind of want to go outside and get some ice cream. And here's a tough one to get. Oh, now I won't know which ghost goes with which ghost. Which ghost goes with which Ghostbuster, sorry. And this firehouse, the Ghostbusters firehouse, is actually the one my brother and I got when we were just kids. Oh man. Now this thing I haven't moved many years. It's really cute. It's been unboxed, but it's complete. It actually comes with a few extra figures inside. I had a few as a kid. This is from 1986, I believe. 1987. Flintstone Kids. And then check this out. It actually goes like this. And then I've actually unboxed and reviewed my other Galileo, Star Trek Galileo. And this actually retailed at Toys R Us for $26.99. You got the... And I got a Captain Kirk, Ertl, from 1984. Bret Hart, the Ultimate Warrior. Andre the Giant. Oh, and I forgot my big old Popeye was there. The Supermobile. Superpowers by Kenner from 1984. Still sealed. I mean, this one's kind of stretched out, like they try to get it open. I gotta send Mick Foley. Pretty dusty. And then I've got two bobbleheads or wacky wobblers. Cobra Commander, Megatron. These were actually gifted to me by my old tag team partner. You can actually find his YouTube channel on here as well as and they made two versions of these Popeyes, but this one, my wife got me this. This is really nice. Why did I hide it away? And I see the rubber bands inside are turning yellow. It's about to snap. What is this? 2002, 2001, retailed for $24.95. Now we're getting to more wrestling, and I gotta vacuum that ceiling. So if you guys are interested, you guys are in the LA area, and you guys want to buy the Four Horsemen, hit me up on whatever social media, Instagram, Facebook, at Rio Hector Canales. When you gotta work, and you can't focus too much on playing with toys. And then the next one is this one, which is also pretty darn cool, especially because I was really into wrestling during WrestleMania 21. I had started training myself, going to UPW down in El Segundo, California, which actually Paul London here would go from time to time, and Heidenreich was actually trained there. Who else? Oh, Chris Masters was trained. And almost 20 years since I started putting stuff up here. It was actually displayed a lot better. It was displayed this way, and then little by little it started getting pushed to the back, getting pushed to the back, getting pushed to the back by other toys that I wanted to unbox and review. Or actually at that time, just toys that I was collecting. This is a Toys R Us box, and reviewed this long time. It's actually unboxed. My daughter and I played with it for a week, put it away, and we said, okay, we'll play some other day. But she liked the real Ghostbusters, my collection, instead, so we played with those. I should review them and compare them to the Plasma series. And this is my Rambo from when I was a kid. Somehow he survived. So, I don't know. They used to make toys different. The way this one is, the way the whole story in the back reunites with Miss Elizabeth after career-ending match defeat. Well, he walked in this way, and then he walked out actually better dressed because he had Elizabeth around over his shoulder. This one, all it kind of needs is just a face swap, because the old face scan wasn't as good. But look at that outfit, just beautiful, completely beautiful. And this has, look at all that dust. It's been there for a very long time, since 2010, 2011. Man, no wonder I forgot I even had this. And a couple more Funko Pops. Stone Cold and Sting, and it's actually opening up just a little. This is gonna be tough. Now I got a bunch of loose figures here. They're all original Ghostbusters figures. All these guys inside here are actually the ones I got for my 6th birthday. If you want to see a picture of me with my Slimer, it's actually on the front of my YouTube channel, the page. And inside I've got all kinds of characters that I would use for reviews. Like I got Raphael, Jones, I forgot his first name, but from Police Academy. Larvell Jones. Then I've got a Terminator here, and his face opens up. Most of these figures, except for Because then on this side, I've got the toilet, the Ghostbuster toilet, that if you roll it, it's a haunted toilet. I've got it packaged over here. Fierce Flush. I've got the original package over there. Still mint on card. Well, kind of beat up, but it's the original Walmart. Fearsome Granny. Here's the guy with. You're gonna go in here as well. And I can't mess these guys up. It took me a long time to get them up there and get them all nice. And that is my collection of Muppet Babies. I had multiple collections. This is mine, and I gave another one to my nephews. You guys already started falling. At least one of the sides, so I gotta do that again. If I could only like leave them in the middle of the room. Thankfully they're not falling over, and hopefully as I put it back down, they won't fall over. Don't fall. That down at least a few years ago. My dog climbed. It felt like some of the Ghostbusters. It was a lot of fun. Oh, so here's a Ghostbuster, and I also had Mask. Jim Carrey. And these figures are just so ugly. Alright, here's my loose Star Wars figures. It's not all of them. I got a box of other loose. Well, I think that's like most of the figures that, like the WWE, the World Heavyweight Championship, the Four Horsemen, Popeye and Macho Man. Those were like figures that I kind of forgot. The Macho Man, I completely forgot I even had. I know what I got. So I'm glad you tuned in. It was a lot more fun doing it this way than just, not sad that I'm losing them, because I still have them. It's just sad because now I gotta find a new spot to do. This here is going boxing reviews. It's almost like a little tiny room. So this furniture here, this is where we had our TV, and this was the TV that we had in the bedroom. It's a little smaller, but behind the big TV that actually covered this whole thing, I have a bunch of hidden toys back here, and some real nice old hidden gems like this one right here. And maybe with that said, hey, if you guys saw something you guys liked and you guys want to offer me a little something, shipping, but if you guys live in the LA area, let me know, drop me a line, and I am perfectly willing to sell some of this stuff. I've got my signed Razor Ramon right there, my signed Brutus Beefcake, my signed my hallway, and the light is turned off. But right here, got my signed Bret Hart, signed Roddy Piper with my picture with him, signed another signed Brutus Beefcake, signed Tito Santana, signed Rob Van Dam, signed Sergeant Slaughter, and he signed it to Shipwreck because Shipwreck's name is Hector. Signed Mankind, signed to Love, signed 123 Kid, signed X-Pac, signed Kevin Nash. And I know I got some more signed guys somewhere here. Some more signed. I got a Bret Hart, another one. Anyways, if you guys stuck around this long, again, thank you very much. I've got so much more stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to do with. I wish I could just sit back and take a whole year to unbox and review all these figures. This is you guys have a fantastic, great night.